With almost 140 politicians in Niagara, less than a quarter are female, and there are no apparent visible minorities making important decisions. Cassandra Ogunniyi of the Niagara region is hoping the Seat at the Table project will be the first step toward changing that. Cassandra, these numbers, I don't know what the right description is. It's either horrific or pathetic, but that's really, really a low number.
Yes, it is. And unfortunately, it's the case really across the country is quite low like that. We see, less than 25% are females. If you look at the mayors in Niagara, only 2 out of the 12 are females. And the mayors and the regional chair are the only positions that are actually fully paid that you could use as a full-time position. The rest of the positions are only paid $30,000 or $20,000 a year.
Seat at the Table aims to both encourage and support people, women, and people of visible minorities to put their name forward to run for usually municipal seats as the starter. What is involved in the project?
So it's a project that's funded by the Federation of Canadian Municipalities and their Canadian Women in Local Leadership program. And we have 7 workshops that we are planning. So 4 are before the election, starting next week. April 7th is our first one at 6 p.m. And then we have 3 that will be after the election to help women and gender diverse people that are elected. So the 4 sessions that are before the election, the first one will be focusing on inspiring women and people of diverse backgrounds to come out and run for election or support other women that are running as well. There will be a keynote speaker, Velma Morgan, who's the chair of Operation Black Vote Canada, and 3 panelists, April Jeffs, Liz Hay, and Rowena Santos.
April 7th isn't that far away. How has the interest been? Have people been pre-registering for this session?
Yes, and you can link to the session and register through the Niagara Region Seat at the Table project page. At the moment, we have over 80 people registered.
We've seen a lot of vitriol thrown at people through social media these days, thrown at some of the people that are advising you. Laurie Littleton, St. Catharines councillor, being the subject of threats and really misogynistic remarks. Is that what is holding back some people from putting their name forward?
I think it's definitely one of the factors. You have to be in a position of public scrutiny potentially, both in the council chambers as well as in the public eye and social media. So the 4th session that we're running will also be helping to address that, helping to provide some advice on how candidates can address those actions and comments, as well as how they can prepare themselves to be ready to receive some of those.
The key thing to this whole series of workshops is the fact that they continue after the election. You're offering support for people who are successful in their quest.
That is true. We'll have 2 sessions for our women that are elected and 1 session for men to help them understand what are some of the challenges that women go through and how they can be positive allies and support their fellow female counselors. We will also be doing a mentorship program once women get elected. So we'll pair up newly elected women and gender diverse people with more experienced ones so that they can be helped through those first few years of the program. The current female counselors that were new this past term said they really would have appreciated that kind of mentorship when they started out.